Hello, you guys, and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps keep the video in the algorithm. So make sure you guys please like, share, subscribe, comment, and all of those wonderful teams of the teams. Okay, you guys, I want to talk about real quick because I still got some labs that I got to turn in before it's too late. Moneybagg Yo, okay? Moneybagg Yo, 42 Dugg. I just want to know if things are falling apart over there at CMG because it seems like to me the only people that's really seem like they really enjoying. Now, after I put this out, see, I think the artists over at CMG really need to thank me because when I put things out, Yo Gotti likes to counter it in a certain way, and then he'll go and throw them a bone or do something for them or the label or something like that. So, hopefully, when I put this out, he'll help his artists, okay? Because the rumor is he lets everybody star, okay? He gives them the fame, and he has to give them the fame so that they can make him the money. Without the popularity, people not going to come and see him and all of that. So he invests in that, give them a piece of the cheese, just a little piece, even though they're the talent. Okay, he makes them popular, but he doesn't make them wealthy. So Moneybagg Yo, okay, Moneybagg Yo is in the news, and let me just say this: Moneybagg Yo is talented. I like Moneybagg Yo. I don't have anything against him other than I think his eyes a little dark and stuff. Looks a little something wrong with him. But he's in the news, okay? Moneybagg is in the news, and it says Mississippi woman suing Moneybagg Yo and Rock Nation for 100 million. It says the former manager of Moneybagg Yo is going after the rapper, his Memphis-based record label, and his current management group, Rock Nation, for breach of contract in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Sherry Jackson Floyd, who claims to have played a pivotal role in launching the career of Demario Dwayne White Jr. or Moneybagg Yo before she was pushed aside, is seeking 100 million. When I used to talk about Moneybagg and people used to come into my chat and make threats and all of that, I always thought that that was a woman. I bet it was this woman right here. See, people don't know that how favored I am by God. You can't mess with me because God gonna always get you back. I bet it was this woman right here. But I digress. The case is set to go to trial in Shelby County in October. It's also an international interference or interference with contract on the part of Rock Nation because they know that the contract exited because between Miss Floyd and Mr. White, otherwise known as Moneybagg Yo, and they nevertheless went forward with it, says Floyd's attorney Ralph Gibson. It's a commercial contract. According to the lawsuit, when Floyd met Moneybagg Yo in 2015, he was a struggling artist, averaging 15 to $2,500 a concert. Floyd said that after she assumed the role of personal and business manager for Moneybagg Yo, she registered trademarks, filed the necessary documents, and legally recognized Red Gang Enterprise as a limited liability company in Tennessee and handled day-to-day operations. Her attorney also claims that Floyd became Moneybagg Yo's personal and business manager. She went unpaid. Okay. That after she became Moneybagg Yo's personal and business manager, she became unpaid. They said Floyd also put down $125,000 on a Rolls Royce for Moneybagg Yo and contributed between 1.5 million to 2 million to Moneybagg Yo's brand. He would call her and he would call her and she would pay off credit card debts for him. She bought him $50,000 worth of jewelry, she said, for a lot of the media so that he's seeing more social media posts on the internet. And she took care of a number of his children. I believe there are 7 or 8 of them, said Gibson with Gibson's Perryman attorneys at law. The suit said that despite a run in with the law and a fatal shooting at one of Moneybagg Yo's concert, He had his most successful year to date in 2017, earning more than $3 million, or earning around $3 million with Floyd's help. That's all he earned. Obviously, she said that was the most successful time in 2017. He earned around 3 million. That means he ain't earned that no more. Okay. Obviously, he was the artist with obviously he was the artist, but without her, he could not have gotten as big as he has got, Gibson said. Attorney said text messages show Moneybagg Yo promised to pay Floyd $5,000 a week and buy her a $150,000 Mercedes G-Wagon. The suit claims that text messages also show that Moneybagg Yo informed Roc Nation of Floyd's involvement in at least the business management aspects of the Moneybagg Yo brand before signing him, but the company did not honor Floyd's investments in a brand or negotiate a buyout. What Roc Nation does is they have artists come to them, and then usually the industry standard is that they're supposed to pay, for the local manager and producer. They just didn't do that in this case, Gibson said. Gibson said Moneybagg Yo also promised Floyd 1/3 interest in all past and future brand revenue, but she never received a dime. The lawsuit claims that Moneybagg Yo failed to make timely payments on the Rolls Royce and other accounts linked to Floyd's credit cards, which hurt her credit score and led to her being fired from her bank job. WREG reached out to Roc Nation management for a comment about the lawsuit. Um, yeah, so this was probably the lady but hey, my platform is open. Okay. Ma'am, I know you were sending your people to send in here, but if you Miss Jackson Floyd, if you ever need someone to talk to, my platform is open and you can come and explain more about how they done mess you over too. Now, Moneybagg Yo, I'm a fan of Moneybagg Yo. I've always said, Miss Jackson Floyd, that Moneybagg should be making more. He made about $3 million. That was before he had to pay everybody, so he didn't actually get that 3 million in 2017. I knew that the creditors were not chasing Moneybagg Yo around for nothing. Now they done did this poor lady wrong. I am pro woman's this. Okay. So if you ever, wanna come on here and talk, all right, you can definitely come on my platform and talk about this and what they've done to you. Okay, as a woman, I think that you should be paid. Okay, you helped him to make. We know they rakes him over the coal. Okay, we know they do because, you know, um, I want to show y'all this right quick. This is how we know that they rakes him over the coal. Okay, that is the article right there. Okay, from It's all over the news. Okay, so this I know this had to be embarrassment. Okay, this says Moneybagg Yo was served the lawsuit papers while signing bottles in Vegas. I know they had to be embarrassing. That was for not paying his bill. I believe a few bills. He had let a townhouse go into foreclosure, and there was some more things, and he wasn't making payments right. And you heard her say the stuff was in her name, the Rolls Royce and all of that, and he wasn't making the payments and all of that because Moneybagg has the talent to be making a lot of money. He should have crossed over like Nelly and be able to rap with rap white art. God didn't make this happen now because I'm ready to put this shit in the atmosphere. I'm giving him an idea, but see, he'll help Moneybagg maybe if he got a connection to cross over, but he gonna have an epiphany. Oh yeah, if I can get him to, get on a rap song with a white country guy, yeah, that'll be more money for me and Head to split up and get him a dime of the 100%, yeah, after he pays Interscope because he's in debt to them, right? But I know this had to be embarrassing. They ain't doing Moneybagg right. Let me just say this. They're not doing Bag right, but Bag ain't right either. Okay. But I don't like the way they've been doing Moneybagg. That Moneybagg that gets all of his money, he can't even pay his bills. Okay? That's the reason why he don't have an issue with Ari going and sleeping around with the men in the industry, the little baby and them and getting paid for it. Okay?
Alright, thank you. I'm gonna try to do this discreet. You've been served. Sorry, you've been served. Have a good one.
I know that had to be embarrassing. Okay? He's getting served. Is the people over all right over there at CMG? Okay. I want to show y'all something. This right here hurt my soul. This here hurt my soul. But they gonna do Bag right though. I know I be talking about Moneybagg, but Moneybagg is Memphian. He's a Memphian and he's talented. Okay. They gonna do him right. They need to get Bag his money. They need to stop raking him over the coals because he look like he's slow. Okay. They wrong for that, and God gonna get him back. So yeah, listen, this right here, he ain't from Memphis, but this hurt me. This right here hurt me. it it did. It hurt me because I don't know what's going on over there. Okay, now this is one of your goddess artists, 42. This is Dougie. Now, I didn't know people wore this shirt saying that's you know, he sometimes when these guys have been raised by old people, they always tucking in their shirts on anything that they wear, even if it's a t-shirt, they gonna tuck it in. I ain't got no issues with that. Okay, when you because my you know, like my great grandmother and them, they always talked about, you know, tucking your shirt and stuff in. But what got me is the cool eyes, how dirty they look, and then how rusty his feet look. And I ain't got listen, and the t-shirt ain't white either. And I got this thing about white t-shirts. My grandma taught me how to wash. I have a specific way that I wash that gets the clothes white, 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 the socks and the t-shirts and the whites, and that shirt is dingy. Okay, it looks like he done slept in it for 3 days, but it then the feet. See, I would say it's the picture, but I'm looking at white the feet is down down on the bottom, and the culottes is dirty. Now he's a CMG artist, and Dougie 42 Dugg is talented. He is. Okay. And we all have bad days because I done took my braids out and walked out and had to run to the store and look like Aquanisha. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me one time when I was working for the police department. Y'all know that if Walmart used to have um the police and the sheriff's office to do loss prevention. I took my braids out and I was like, "Dog, I need to go to Walmart." So I ran out. So y'all know how your hair look when you take them braids out. I was looking like straight up Aquanisha. So I was like, I got a lot of stuff. I was filling my basket. I was like, dog, I keep seeing this white guy and this black guy. Every aisle I went down, they would go down. And then I looked at them. I said, I know them. They had not even recognized me because I was looking like Aquanisha. Okay. And then when I got up to the counter, I told the lady at the register, I said, you know what? All this stuff I'm thinking about taking back. I said, you tell, I know those are police officers because I work with the stupid motherfuckers. They just don't recognize me because I'm looking like Aquanisha. Okay. I said, what I ought to do is leave this stuff. I'm offended that they was following me around thinking I was gonna steal because I looks a mess. Because my hair looking like this. So the next day I saw one of them at work. I said, I ought to tell you get out of my damn area. You following me around in Walmart last night. He hollered. He fell out. Okay. He didn't recognize me because of that. So I know sometimes we'll walk out, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I keep my legs and feet oiled up. Okay. And I don't walk around in dirty clothes. These clothes is dirty. I know they dirty. Look, yes, God, that he done had these on a few days. I'm just looking at how wrinkled and dirty they are. That shirt dingy too. Okay, but see, we all have bad days. You don't have to be your best every day if you're a rap artist. But, but we ain't really seen has Dugg 42 Dugg put out anything. Okay, I don't even think 42 Dugg. Where my phone at? I don't even think he put CMG the label up there on his thing no more. God, it ought to be ashamed of himself. Okay, he rakes them over the coal. Glorilla, her sister let you know what that is. Glorilla just glad not to be eating roaches. She glad to not have to eat a roach. So she'll take anything he give her. He keep her famous and just give her a little bit. That's why I bet he paying the house note. He buy her or lease her a truck when he want to, and he getting the majority of her money. Okay, it's the artists over there at CMG. All right, if they need some help, blink twice. Blink twice. Okay, blink twice, because I know you don't hear artists say anything about CMG because they can't. That's why we already see what's going on with Black youngsters. I believe what the people closest to Black youngsters say, not people who don't know, not by a herd of a partner of a partner of a partner of a partner. I believe what the people closest to him say. He ain't doing good. Okay. And then I mean it was already out there that they didn't pay him right. They had signed him, got it now in the clause. They signed him India. You know, you can't talk about when they don't treat you right over there at CMG because Gotti gonna sue you. So he get to mistreat you, okay, in comfort. You can't say a word. You have to go up under a rock like Black Youngster did and quietly suffer because he is, okay? He is. What is going on over there? Got it. Why you feel like you supposed to eat all, get fat off of the lamb, or eat the meat, eat all the meat off of the lamb? What was that that old saying that the old folks used to say? What did they used to say? You want to get fat off of the. You feel like you're supposed to be the only person get fat off of the meat of the lamb, and you don't really feed nobody else. You give them a little something. You throw them a little something to crumb feed them. Then you send them out to do your dirty work. Okay, you give them enough attention to send them out to do your dirty work like you did youngster. And once that's old dog dead now, okay, y'all, you made sure of that, and all of them are basically mentally screwed up. Okay, you know, I really hope that when you finish with Glorilla, you don't do her like that. But I'm sure the contract is such that you can. Okay, so I really hope that she is putting away her crumbs. Okay, I really hope that she's stacking her crumbs up that you're giving her off of her talent. So I just get to wondering, you know, Moneybagg Yo, the biggest thing over there. If he's struggling, and he back in 2017, that was his best year. He only made 3 million, and that was before everybody got theirs. Good Jesus, what in the hell going on over there? As talented as Moneybagg is, he ain't got shit. He can't even take care of his kids. He buying Ari lab grown rings. He's got to keep up with image. You don't even hear him talk about Loaf Boy. I'm sure he put something in the clause too. You don't see him promoting his artists. He ain't got the money to promote them. Okay? Because Fat Cat, he should have been promoting. Okay? He was making as much money as he probably made in a long time when they raking Finesse 2 times over the coals because Finesse is talented. Finesse said, "Fuck them, I'm gonna become a gamer. They're not gonna constantly use me to get." He don't. He Finesse 2 times sit at them play the game, and he said he makes just as much money sitting there playing the game and acting a damn fool than he did with them getting all eating off of him like that. Now I don't blame him. I would do it too. Okay. So I'm sure all of Finesse old stuff is pretty much dried up because he ain't put out no new stuff to continuously feed them. Okay. So I just want to know if the artists are okay over there. Blink twice. We know that they got y'all in a, a non-disclosure. That's a part of the clause. So just blink twice. If you blink twice, we gonna know. All we want you to do is just blink twice. Okay, that's all we want. And I'll be waiting. I got a feeling that somebody gonna blink twice. Okay. Anyways, you guys, because you know they're all a fan of the show. All right. Anyways, I want you all to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. Make sure you don't forget to get on my praying line in the morning. I'm going to put the number up here so that you all can see. It is on my Facebook page. I have not put it, I'm going to put it on my Instagram. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to put the number up here for you all to, I'm just sliding on up here. We're on at 7 o'clock every morning. Okay. And I'm telling y'all, God is good. We 7 o'clock every morning. I put all of the time zones up here. Yes, that is me. I know they say I keep the camera off. I be sitting at home in my a lot of times in my damn panties and bra like I am right now because that's how I do's it in my house. So they be saying I be trying to hide myself, baby. I'm chocolate and cute, always have been. Okay, so that is me. It ain't airbrush. That's me, boo. All right, but all of the time zones over here, all of that. Okay, and go to my Real Talk with Tamara Facebook page. Okay, because we're on a central time zone. We're on for 15 minutes. These are the numbers and the codes, and it is definitely growing. The more of us agree, the better. Okay, it helps you to get your day started. It's always 10 to 15, no longer than 15 minutes. Okay, but anyways, you guys, I love you all. Okay, y'all have a good night. Talk to you later.